residents in Storyville. You better learn to face the fact.
Storyville is a story basically about like 1917, 1980, that era of New Orleans, and it's the red light district where basically the mayor at the time, Mayor Story, he pushed all of the bad things like the prostitution, the gambling, all that stuff, he pushed it into one district, and then the whole story takes place basically in this kind of brothel and in this neighborhood.
Where race and culture and music kind of all came together in an explosion of energy. Music suddenly became 20th century and in some ways modern.
The great jazz that started there, that came by way of West African music, by the way of the Caribbean islands, and that's where the music began to solidify there in the place called Storyville. We as the musicians have to imitate that sound, even though some of the score is very modern sounding, but most of it, will sound like the period music that it is.
We start off with the jazz, but as we go along, you'll hear, the contemporary music theater. You have the jazz, you have the gospel. It's really good. It's like a gumbo, if you will.
I don't think there's anything in New York that sounds like this. I was listening to the band, we were rehearsing with the band the other day, and there's just nothing that sounds like it. It's the New Orleans style jazz.
Places like New Orleans and in St. Louis and Chicago, places like that were the hotbed of where this music kind of was in the crock pot, and you had little styles here coming in, Jelly Roll Morton coming in, putting a little bit in, then Louis Armstrong coming in, putting a little bit in, and then exploding on the other side into the jazz music that we know today.
It's about a time when people became kind of self-empowered. It's about a change in the culture. And it is, of course, about people following their heart and following their passion.
My part comes in as a lover of music, and she's stuck there. She wants more out of her life, but she went where the music was. And along with that came just a really tough situation, and then she falls in love, and then a lot of things happen that lead to the conclusion of the play.
Excellent ballet! For you, it's an easy win!
Just getting to explore that thing of being on the outskirts, being those people that are on the fringes, and they're people too.
Racial issues still exist. They were just more in your face and more prevalent. And I really hope that this piece will get people talking.
I'm looking forward to hearing how the audiences respond to it. See what they say, see how they feel.
It's a good thing to do, especially for musical theater, which is always about, heightened emotions and fun storylines. This one has got a lot of power to it.
Come on out and see us and make your own decisions about Storyville.
Welcome to New Orleans. Welcome back, old town. Hot mixes, come on, relax. Shake those troubles off your back. Ooh.